Greetings, model maniacs! It's Panzerman Bill, Panzerman's Bunker, coming to you with update number 2 of the In-Foreign Service Group Build, hosted by Ian, a UK scale modeler. Oh, a Russian Panther, a German Thompson's machine gun, oh, and a Chinese P-40, oh, Flying Shark, oh. Alright, guys. Where we left off, I was putting together a little UE. I don't even think Johan was even painted up yet last time. So let me show you the progress I've been getting done so far on the group build. I hate these things that pop up. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, let's get down here and see what Bill's been doing. It's been busy. Alright. I got Johan finally painted up, and inside the UE I got the major body parts put together, and you can see strewn all around it. It's all these little bits and bobs and doohickeys that's got to go onto it. The little, you know, conical hatches, the fenders, some armor plating, vents, tow hooks, headlights, the box in the back, fenders, and more lights for the back, and the little stowage box on the side. So lots of little detail to add yet to it. So I got on that. Of course, being an RPM kit, a Mirage kit, it was some fit problems, but not much. I'm going to show you what I got so far. Oh yeah, when you build this kit, you'll have a lot of, on the other side of the fenders was a lot of these like plugs, I guess injection plugs. So I had to shave them all off. You can see I used a flat bladed X-Acto knife and just shaved them off and then sanded over a little bit. Easy fix, but you'll want to do that because they were pretty pronounced. You can see that sucker right there. It looked like it had a pimple. It was an adolescent tank, and had some zits. Get some Clearasil, clear me up. I'm embarrassed around my peers. I got pepperoni face. I'm embarrassed to go in public. Poor tank. Gotta get cleared up so he's not gonna get picked on by those other tanks. Alright, there's all the little doobobs and doohickeys on it finally, and I'm ready to attach the rails that have all the suspension units on it, and the box in the back's all ready to go. So it went together pretty good, pretty good. Alright. I think this one here shows Happy Johan. Yeah, there's Happy Johan down in his hatch. I had to touch up the tip of his nose. Some of the paint got worn off. And he got an abrasion on the end of his nose. I had to take care of. So you build with Bill, man. It's gonna be some bangs and dents along the way. Bill's not that gentle with his models. Gotta start doing some preliminary painting. Getting some of the dark yellow base coat on, and then I'll put the camouflage colors on once I get stuff put together. But I started getting some paint on. Plus I wanted to show you I did some rivet detail that was missing in the front, and there was a huge gap by that vent box, so I used some Abe's epoxy sculpt to putty that over, smooth it out. But you can see all the little rivets. I put about 60 rivets on the front of that was missing. So it wasn't too bad. Working on the suspension, getting all that ready to, you know, be put together. Bill was a busy man. Yeah, Bill. This is a little kit that took a lot of work for a little kid. Oh yeah, okay. This one shows better all the rivets I had to put on this sucker. It was all smooth through here. Plus, there's like a little and a spheroid or a roundish, flattened out roundish plate that probably had the name of the manufacturer right over in here. I'll probably add, but then there's an aiming stake and a bracket that comes off the front, so I have to see when I get to putting that on. But you can see all the little rivet detail I had to add. Get a dowel of like real fine, like .30 millimeter round stock, and then just start slicing off little pepperoni chunks and gluing them in. So it's a little tedious, but it looks nice once you have that rivet detail on the front. And see where I had to put the Age epoxy sculpt by that vent box patch over a gap. So it was a little tedious, but it was worth the effort. So a nice detail on the front of the tank. Yeah, Bill's doing his detail. Set right there, head. Yeah, time for the detailing. Fidelity details is the paramount. This is the modus operandi. Alright, prepping the bottom to attach the suspension units. Always scrape away your paint so you got, plastic on plastic connection. So if you don't, it'll probably snap off later because glue to paint doesn't work too well, especially when you're using acrylics. Acrylics will leave like a skin that'll snap off later on. So always scrape away your paint. Yeah, when you're gluing. That's a very basic tenet. Started working on the rocket rail bed right there, and there's 2 suspension units that the bed attaches to. I still got to work on all the crates and everything for the rockets, but that's coming up. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking out the door. Put one foot in front of the other, and you won't be going it anymore. Shut up, Bill. Alright, I got all the suspension units on, the drive sprockets on, everything's ready for the tracks to be put on. Touching up the paintwork on it, make sure it got a uniform yellow all across it. So there we go. We're getting down to the last little bit of construction. And I'll show you the tank. Bill on his computer. His update with his photos. Alright, there I'm starting to put the tracks on. For this being a 35th scale tank, the actual tracks are like the size of a 72nd scale tank. It's pretty wild. This is such a small tank yet. There's actual link and length tracks, whole lengths, and then individual, they're doubled up links that go around the drive sprocket and the rear idler wheel. This is a trick I do just because the sprocket teeth and the holes in the tracks rarely line up. I went ahead and carved off the teeth all around the drive sprocket where the actual tread's going to lay, because you won't see it anyway, and it makes it lay flatter against the drive sprocket. And I'll do that to the other side when I get to it. But it makes it look better. It makes it sit on the wheel a lot better. So I always do that, even with 72nd scale, but I had to do it with this one. Normally 35th you don't have to. The tracks are big enough, the holes are big enough, you can line up the teeth with it. But yeah, I cut off all the teeth on the drive sprocket and put it on there. Giving away all your trade secrets, Bill. What are you doing? Soon everybody will know all your secrets. Alright, over to the model. Alright, there she is with all the treads on it. On the left side, turned out pretty good. I'm happy with how they went on. It looks nice. And I just started working on the other side, laying the link and length tracks. Say that fast a couple times. Link and length. And I see it's carved off the teeth around the drive sprocket where the actual treads are going to lay. It'll make them lay a lot nicer. Alright, there's old Johan with his fixed nose. He's happy. I don't have a big bare spot on my nose no more from handling. Alright, still working on the boxes, and I'll be working on the crates and the rockets next. Alright guys, keep building, keep having fun. Until next time, Panzerman Bill, Panzerman's Bunker saying, Auf Wiedersehen, mein Damen und Herren. Yeah, that's right, Cletus. Get the pickup loaded and the hound dog in. We're going to be back next time. Yuck. I'll show you the boys real quick. They're sacked out, but I'll attach another video to the end here where they're actually playing. But they're all played out. They're going like a nut. Alright guys. Till next, coming up is the video with the dogs. Alright, see you then. Bye. Cheers. Fang's got the toy. Get him. Give me it. Give me that Fang. Give me that toy. Fang. Get him, Talon. Get him. Get the toy. Around and around we go. Get him. Get him, Talon. Get the toy. Get the toy. Get it. These guys do this for hours. Yeah, Fang. That's your toy. Tell him it's your toy. Talon, get it. Don't let him have it. Don't let him have it, buddy. Get it from him. Give me it. Give me a toy. 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 So you let you see the boys all wrestling around. They sleeping too much. Talon, get him, Talon. Get the toy. Get it. Give me a toy. Get it. Oh, the energy of youth wasted on the young. Get it. Don't look at me. Get that damn toy. Get that toy. Get it from him. Fight him, Fang. Come on. Stick up for him. Don't take your toy. Old Fang incorporates the laying low fighting style. He likes to lay down and fight. He's lazy. He's a lazy little bastard, but I love him. I love him. Yes. Talon, get him. Get. Give me it. Alright guys, this could go on for hours. I just wanted you to see the boys having another fun time with their toys. Keep building, keep having fun. Until next time, Panzerman's Bunker saying, Auf Wiedersehen, mein Damen und Herren. Woo! Waka waka, tschüss. Say goodbye, guys.